things are not always as they seem. So you have a precursor question that you have to ask them before you do that activity. What would that be?
I mean, usually I like to ask them, make sure just how like sensitive their lower back is, so that and then whether or not they're comfortable on their sides or whatnot.
There you go. That's the question you have to ask. Okay. So classic subjective questioning from physical therapy school, Jordan. Here you go. Somebody walks in with shoulder pain, right? One of the questions you always ask somebody is like, can you lay on that side? Okay. Now, why do you ask them if they can lay on that side?
So I can roll them onto it.
Well, yeah, because exactly. So if I have somebody, think about this for a sec. If I have somebody that can't lay on their left side, okay, and I throw them on the table and they measure and they don't have any AP expansion on that side, okay. So they're more compressed AP on the left side than they are on the right side. Now think about that shape laying on its side, where the narrow side of the thorax is pointing down into the table and the rounder side is up. They're laying on a point. That's why they don't like to lay on their shoulder, because they can't create the AP expansion shape change to even lay on their side. It's a dead giveaway for somebody that has AP compression. Camilla, you just got another test.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Pointy stuff hurts.
Yeah.
So okay. Anybody ever have? How many therapists do we have on the call? Give me like a wave or a thumbs up. Okay. Anybody ever have somebody come in with a horrible, miserable diagnosis that they always give these people of trochanteric bursitis? Trochanteric bursitis is a shape change problem. Okay. They can't lay on their side because it hurts right on the greater trochanter, because it's pointing into the table. Because they have AP compression, they have a hip socket that's pointing straight into the table. They are laying directly on top of a bone.
Right.
They don't have the shape change. Right.
Right.
They tell you what's going on by their descriptions. But see, nobody ever told you why you have to ask these questions, because the representative model was like, oh, you have a bursitis, right? And then the doc pokes on their hip and they go, oh, that's kind of sensitive, because they've been standing that way too. So do you think there's any pressure laterally into the soft tissue structures of the hip when you're AP compressed on one side, expanded on the other? Yeah, there's continuous tension there.
That makes sense too. I guess like why when they go to lay on their shoulders and it like is a totally different shape that they take when they lay on one side than the other. They're like, I can get my arm like right here, and then on the other side they're like on top of it and they're next to the side. And
yeah,
like, okay.
Yeah, they can't lay like this, but they can lay like that.
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. How about that?
That's awesome.
So if they can't lay like this, Cameron, what shoulder motion are they lacking?
If they can't, then they're lacking ER. And
yes. See how simple this is? It's like crazy simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go. There you go, Camilla. There's your ER test for shoulder. Can you lay on your side and support your head? See? See how easy this is? You just got to understand what the representations are.
Okay.
Because I see, I've seen in other sports as well, like strongman. If you're trying to pick up a stone, like a big round stone, there's almost no way you're going to do that with a flat back.
Nope.
So so you see guys that are able to lift 200, 300, 400 pound stones with a flex spine.
So hang on. So let's talk about this very specific movement for a second, because it will coincide with what you were just talking about from the Grekovetsky book. Okay. So when he's talking about storage and release of energy with the flex spine, that's how you pick up a stone. Okay. Now, are you at the end range? Hopefully not. Because when you get to the end range and you think about the more sensitive structures that would be exposed as the yielding structures, but That's literally, so when you see somebody pick up a stone and they sit the stone on their lap, they regrasp, right? And then they come up fairly quickly in most circumstances, right? So what they're actually doing is they're using the yield and the overcome the elastic recoil within the axial skeleton to pick that stone up. That's why they use that technique, because it's incredibly efficient, right? And again, that's exactly what Grakovetsky's talking about. It's typically, if done really, really well, so you get somebody that's high level strongman, they are very, very skilled in that. And so they're not really, I mean, again, heavy loads always expose you to risk, right? But they are minimizing it by being very efficient under those circumstances.
And it was just fun to play around applying your model to what I saw. But one thing I was curious about, one of my lab partners, they were doing the scratch behind, and I saw the head like deviate towards that involved arm. And my idea was, when the spinous process turns that way, it's compression, but this is like external rotation.
No, it's not.
Am I getting my cervical motion?
Hang on. So here you go. Hey, Camilla, are you paying attention?
Is this okay?
Camilla, you paying attention? Are you on? Okay.
Yes, I am. Yes,
okay, sorry. I see your cat, but I don't see you. All right. So Jordan, you ever see me do the back to wall flexion test? Yeah. Okay. So hang on. So here's what I want you to do. Keep your hand, keep your extremity in what would be represented as ER as far as you possibly can. Okay. Mm-hmm. Go. It's okay. You don't worry about screwing it up. Okay. Now, what direction do you have to turn the shoulder to scratch the other shoulder blade? Oh, it's internal rotation, isn't it? Oh crap.
So it's, yeah.
Oh, that's why you saw what you saw, because they were internally rotating. It's not external rotation.
Yep. Okay.
It's like an overhead press. It's like it's a position that you would use to get into an overhead press, which is internal rotation up there, isn't it?
That was my next follow-up, like shoulder flexion. You see that all the time. But
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.